Hey everybody, how we doing this fine, wonderful Christmas Eve? I am joined, of course, by Sovereign Soul, Unchained Mind, and American Pride, Ohio. How are you gentlemen doing this fine, wonderful evening?
Hey, doing pretty good, man.
I guess I just wanted to come on, basically, and I wanted to let everybody out there know that so far in my life, this is probably one of the best Christmas holidays that I have ever had. The reason, not only because, my life's actually not all kinds of fucked up, it's not going too bad, but because of all of you guys, everybody out there in the chat, all the subscribers, all the members, you guys, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to earn your respect. Thank you for spending your time with me, and thank you so very much for your support. I appreciate it so very much. And again, it's made this Christmas so far one of the best of my 50 years. So how do you guys feel about that?
It sounds like tip top notch, A number one, double below nothing to me, man.
Can you say that 5 times fast?
Yeah, man.
Well, welcome back, Sovereign. It's nice to have you back on panel, man. I've missed you terribly. Happy
Right?
to have you back. Other people have missed you too. I'm not the only one. And of course, you, Eugene, I'm surprised you showed up. Sometimes you just get a little flighty on us.
Well, in all honesty, man, like I said, this past Wednesday, I just had surgery uh, on my left eye, and I'm doing pretty good. But like I said, I just get really busy with writing songs, recording the songs. Man, I've got crap ton ready to come out. I ain't had a chance to even do anything. I think I did 4 songs in 3 days.
That's a lot of songage, I would say. I'm not a songwriter, but it'd take me a long time to write one, I'm pretty sure.
You'd be surprised. I mean, once you get it started, it usually just goes by pretty good.
So how's your? Go ahead, Sovereign. I'm sorry.
It's really crazy. I was messing around. I had the guitar plugged in and the other microphone hooked up and shit, and I started playing a little bit. All of a sudden, I started playing a song I'd never even played before. I was playing One by U2. And I was like, all of a sudden, I started playing it, and I was like, wait a second, what is this tune? And then all of a sudden, the words started popping into my head, and I was like, oh my God, what is the name of this fucking song? This is driving me crazy. So I ended up looking it up, and wow, that was pretty cool. I was like, that's pretty fucking crazy. But yeah, it's I was having some fun, and I put a recording of a Christmas song out for people today, just a short one. Thought that was pretty good.
Yes, everybody, make sure you go to his channel and check that out. I think I have the link here. I'll throw that in the chat. That way everybody can make sure they make it to the channel. Guys, you know what I always say. Give it a check out. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and show the people that you know what you watch, because the people that you hang out with generally like the things that you do, so let them take a look at it. And Eugene down there, American Pride, Ohio, he's had a lot of music come out lately, and apparently has a lot more from what I'm understanding. Is that true, APO?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's like I said, that whole month I was down. I bet you I wrote probably 110 songs.
How many?
110.
110.
110 songs? Holy shit.
I usually write about 5, 6 a day.
I don't even think I know 110 songs. I might.
Well,
I'm lucky to string together 110 words, let alone 110
well,
songs.
in all honesty, what I tell everybody, I think everybody says 1,000 words a day. Everybody speaks 1,000 words a day. And that right there's probably 4, 5, 6 songs to sell. You just got to be able to put it together.
Hey,
It's that
Eugene,
easy.
you reckon I speak more than 1,000 during the 6 to 8 hours we're out there at night?
Oh, hell yeah. I get maybe 13 words an hour in.
You reckon
you good, though.
my words
It passes my time.
Right. You reckon you could use my words and write a song?
I'd almost bet I could.
We'll have to try that sometime. We'll have to chop my videos up and see what you can come up with. What do you think?
Yeah, I almost bet I could.
Well, let's say hello to everybody. I see Terry Barnes out there, Kelly Fitzpatrick, Ida Anson, Let me scroll down here, guys. Sorry. I see Ronald Noel, Articuto, Lynn Willow, Chris Ratliff, Rebecca Joe, Daisy, Just Me, Mr. B, Katie D, Loose Cunt. They all rhymed there for a minute. Did you notice? Loose Cunt, Just Me, and Dick and Ciderville 187. Steve Harloha has made an entrance tonight.
There's Steve.
Hello,
What's up,
everybody.
brother?
There's Lisa and Work Lion and Sammy Munchkin. Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. Y'all know I don't really celebrate the holidays, but as I said before, this is going to be the happiest Christmas so far of my 50 years, or at least definitely in the top 3. And the reason is because of all of you guys. You guys, the last 7 or 8 months that I've been on here has been an entire experience for me. My whole life outlook and perspective is starting to change because of people like APO and Sovereign Soul and Leducator and Tom Hall, all these other channels out there. It is amazing the community that has started to build here. And I definitely wanted to get on here and wish you all a Merry Christmas and let you know that you have made mine merry. Thank you all for that. I appreciate it so very much. There's Conspiracy Music too. How you doing?
God bless us.
Good to see everybody.
God bless us, everyone.
I didn't want to take up a whole lot of time tonight. Just wanted to make sure that you guys knew how much I appreciated you, and to let you know I haven't been out in a couple of days because my car doors are frozen shut, and as you know, I have no door handles, so I can't get them open. Now, I could pour water on it, but that is frozen too. So, I'm just kind of froze up and waiting on the thaw now. So I'll have to wait another day or two, and then hopefully the thaw will come on, and maybe we'll be able to get out of this ice block that we're in here. And Welsh News Network, how you doing tonight? For 2 says, hey all, Merry Christmas all. Excuse me if I can get my tongue unwrapped from my eye teeth there and see what I'm saying. Thank you, Welsh News Network. Sure do appreciate that. So hopefully everybody's having a good holiday, getting to spend time with some family, with some friends.
There's that Welsh guy.
What's
You
that,
gotta watch
Simon?
out. I said there's that Welsh guy. You got to watch out for those guys, man. You can't be too careful.
Yeah, they just kind of pop in and out, don't they?
Yeah, they do. You don't know what's going on there. You got to kind of go, wait a minute.
Never know.
I like fucking with Welsh.
Work Lion says he has no water there either. Your stuff froze too, sir?
This shit is bad, man. This shit is bad all over the place. I'm thankful that, I told that to everybody around the house today. I said, be thankful that we have power. I said, there's people right now.
The first day and a half we didn't.
No. I can't even imagine.
When that snow first started here, within about an hour of the snow starting to hit, and we only got like a quarter an inch. It ain't like we got much, but the power went out. It was out all night and half the next day. It didn't come on until sometime the next afternoon. So we were out for a good time.
It was that damned ice. That shit gets heavy and pulls down the lines. But, come on now. Here we are in the 21st century, well into it now. And, that's the best they can do is stringing wires between pieces of wood. Come on, they got something better than that.
Well, apparently not. We've been doing it that way for a long time. It's tradition, Sovereign. It's tradition.
What I'm saying. Yeah, it's tradition. It is written. It is written. Therefore,
somewhere somebody wrote that shit on paper, and that means something to somebody else. That's why it's done that way, I assume.
Because it's got electrolytes.
Right. I like money. You like money? We should hang out.
Do you even know what electrolytes are? That's what they make Brondo from.
Right. Yeah, because it has electrolytes.
Right.
Brondo, APO?
Do what?
If you ever drank Brondo, do you know what we're talking about? Have you seen the movie Idiocracy?
Nope, I have no clue.
Oh my God, come on. I can't believe that there's somebody still haven't seen that movie. Dude, it's a documentary. No, it's a
in all honesty, with all the all the time I got wrapped up in songwriting. Like I said, I just had surgery last Wednesday on my left eye, and I don't really have time to do nothing.
Dude, it's a great movie, man. It's old now, but it's basically this guy. He's in an army experiment, and he's accidentally forgotten about and he wakes up 500 years. They freeze him, right? And he wakes up 500 years in the future, and people have just become retarded, completely retarded. And he's like an average intelligence guy, and he's like the smartest guy in the world because everybody has become so fucking retarded. It's hilarious. You got to see
They
it.
were drinking electrolytes.
Same guy that does King of the Hill, Mike Judge. He also did the movie Office Space. That was pretty funny too.
Hey guys, Bill 187 says the intersection of 3rd and Vernon is closed down. Had a huge water leak and the street is dug up right in front of Unger's shoes. Holy shit.
Where's that at?
That's right into downtown area, right middle of downtown. Like you can't get much more middle. It's just pretty much right across the street from the city building and everything. Right
there. See, this is unnaturally cold. This really is. I mean, it's just like it's almost like you remember that movie, The Day After, or The Day After Tomorrow, or whatever, where everything just started freezing, just like instantaneously. And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about those mammoths. You know, they found that were like frozen while they were still chewing food. How the fuck does that happen, right?
Right.
So
hello out there to Jackie Hale, and I see Jason Solom and Baby Doll Ironton, and nope, wasn't me. Hello guys, Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining us. So as I said before, the reason I'm here is you guys. Just wanted to let you know the reason that this holiday season has probably been in the top 3 for me. I don't really celebrate Christmas or holidays much. You'd almost think I was a Jehovah's Witness. I'm not, but I don't celebrate those things for different reasons. And this year, I've not been able to escape it. I've not been able to escape the happiness and the wonderful feelings of camaraderie. And some of you out there are becoming friends and family now. And I really appreciate y'all for it. There's Leducator. How you doing tonight? Merry Christmas.
There he is.
Happy holidays to you. Apparently he's not able to make it up on panel, but I see him out there in the chat for sure. Did you have your song queued up there, Sovereign? Did you want to play that?
Oh, sure. I had it up there. It's a little holiday jingle.
We'll bring it up there and see what's going on with that.
Let's see. Oh, wait. Am I muted? Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, wait. Hold on. I have it muted. Just a second. Holiday season with a whoop-de-doo and a hickory dock. And don't forget to suck on my cock. He'll be coming down the chimney
now. Only Sovereign.
And that echo made it sound so nice, did it not?
It did, man. That's what I was saying. I repaired my amplifier. There was a buzz in it before, and there was it was because on the one speaker a thing had come loose inside of it from the little paper cone. So I re-glued it, and now it sounds good. So I was glad of that.
Merry Christmas to you too, Amy. Thank you very much for that. Hey, there's Queen Bee. Hello, Queen Bee. Happy holidays, dear heart. Thank you for coming by.
Mr. B said up there earlier, he says, "Oh, Sob's looking old." I was like, "Well, fuck you, man."
You don't look old. You look distinguished. That's what I've been told to say. You don't look old. You look distinguished.
That's right. I'm like that Paul Mason wine. You don't sell it for its time.
See, old makes it sound more like you were rode hard and put away wet.
Yeah, well, there's a lot to be said about that too. There's distinct possibilities in that. Oh, everybody's gone now. The whole Christmas thing is all chill around the house here now. So mom's downstairs watching some silly ass movie. I'm up here and we're just having fun, man. So here we are.
Baby Doll Ironton says, I want to say a special thank you to you, Mr. Chad and Mr. Terry. You guys made Dusty's Christmas. It couldn't have gotten any better. Well, I got to tell you, she made mine. That video that you put out of her saying Merry Christmas to us warmed my heart like no other. And I probably don't even need a fire tonight. It warmed me up so much. So let her know that we love her to death. And it is absolutely awesome. We love the video, and Merry Christmas to her for sure. Thank you very much for that.
Look at this. We got professional shit around here now, man. We've come a long ways.
Right. Steve
Yes.
Harloa says, I've only known Ironton Auditor for less than a year, but Terry will be family to me and Nina for the rest of our lives. Right? Thank you very much for that, Steve. Much love to you guys down there. They're all the way down there in Hawaii. I would say their weather's probably not like ours, just at a guess. I'd say it's a little warmer down in that area, wouldn't you say?
Well, yeah, they got them volcanoes too. It gets a little cold. Just go there and hang out by that lava for a little bit. You're good.
Right.
You know?
Just stick your hands over top, warm them right up, huh?
That's right. We cooking some weenies over that shit, boy. You can have it going on. You turn that shit into
And there's Archangel. There's Archangel for Truth. Merry Christmas back. And Kimmy Dawn, happy holidays, dear. Thanks for joining us, guys. We appreciate it. I'm always so amazed and humbled that everybody comes in here. And here we are, Christmas Eve, and we have 47 wonderful people in here just to experience each other. It can't get any better than that, guys. I mean, if it can, you tell me how it works. I don't know. It is absolutely awesome to know I can go out and hang out for 8 hours in a car. Even if I'm by myself, I've got anywhere from 30 to 50 people at any given time packed up in that little car with me driving around town.
Dude,
there's Pat Gallagher. How you doing tonight, Pat? Good to see you out there.
We went 10 hours the other night. I did a stream.
You were on a marathon stream, wasn't you?
Fucking A, man. I couldn't believe it. It was unreal. And I kept trying to, okay, I'm going to have to get off here. But then it just kept getting more and more into it. And I was like, look, no. It was fun. I had a good time. It's
Jackie Hale says, Terry and Eugene are like having the drunk uncles I always wanted. Well, thank you, I think. I'm the drunk uncle who never drinks. I think they enjoy riding around with us, Eugene. They find that funny.
Oh yeah. You know, and in all honesty, we don't even try to be funny. We just say what we think. We have no filter.
We're just easy to laugh at. That's all it is.
Right. Well, I hope Jackie got her pants for Christmas.
Steve?
Yeah, I think that would be a good thing.
Right. Well, I kind of hope not. I mean, if Jackie were to put on pants, we wouldn't be able to recognize anymore. You know? Just saying. Steve says it's 79 and sunny, but the active volcanoes are on the Big Island. No active ones on this island. Beautiful Honolulu, Hawaii. Yeah. Well, it's not quite so beautiful up here at the moment, Steve. So enjoy that down there, man. We'll have to live vicariously through you for some sunshine.
Well, we've
sadly missing it here.
We've climbed up to a balmy 15 degrees. So we got it a little better right now than a lot of people. I mean, does it fucking matter? Does it really matter once it gets down to like, you know, that's unbearable for human existence? It doesn't, numbers are irrelevant. I mean, at that point, in my view, it's like, it's 5 degrees below fucking zero here. Oh, well, it's 8 degrees. It don't matter, man. Once it's down to that level of shit, that's just all. What's the temperature? Go and kill your ass if you go out in it. That's what the temperature is. That's all you need to know.
When the thermometer gets down to 10 degrees, everything after should read too fucking cold. Plain and simple. It should just read too fucking cold. There's no need to mark it.
Unfit for human existence. Absolutely. Can't stay, guys. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas from the Leducators to everyone. And we love you all. We love you too, Leducator.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the $5, sir.
You got a good deal going on over there, brother. I like that. Keep that shit.
I think I agree with Lou. He says everything below 50 degrees is miserable. I see. I start more like at 68 degrees. At 68 degrees, I need sleeves on. I start chilling. I'm an old man. I like it hot. Some like it hot. I'm one of those some, for sure. I definitely don't like the cold.
Well, in all honesty, I mean, 50 degrees ain't bad. Hell, I'm wearing shorts in 27-degree weather.
I ain't even going out.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure why you don't get cold, but like the average person actually gets cold.
Hey, I'll tell you what, it was cold as hell this morning.
Oh man, yeah.
Yes, it was. It was cold overnight too, man.
I think I stole Jackie Hill's pants.
What's that saying? My thermometer reads keeps your dumbasses inside here in my part of Virginia. Yeah, I'm with you, Kimmy. I'm with you. That's what it says here in the valley too. Keep your ass inside. If you was too dumb to get up to the
Right.
food line before this came, that's your own fault. That's the way I look at it. No way, I ain't going out in that shit. I'm thankful my
Jason
kids.
said that he had said hi to me. Jason said he said hi to me twice and got no response. I said hi to you when you first popped into the room, Jason, but I will say it again. Absolutely. Happy holidays and welcome and hello, Jason Solemn. Good to see you.
Happy holidays, Jason. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. All that shit. Everything. All solstice holidays observed, man. We like them all. Because after all, without that cycle, we would die, right? So thank God the sun, the risen sun, is returning to us.
KDD says that I'm only 48 years old, that I get cold because I have no fat. Well, that's a possibility. I definitely have no insulation, and I get cold quick. I'll admit it. Archangel for Truth said, Terry, Some Like It Hot is a Marilyn Monroe movie. I have to be honest, I've never seen a Marilyn Monroe movie. That's a little bit before my time, and I just never did watch any, to be honest.
Marilyn Monroe was one of the first MK Ultra sex kitten presidential models of mind control sex slave. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, that was pretty much her role.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
She was like the model prototype for the presidential model of MK Ultra sex slaves.
Well, I guess maybe I could believe that. She was the first in the bunch, wasn't she?
Yeah, for the president, actually known as, a presidential model. Jane Mansfield was another one. She started to go for Kaflooey, and they took her out. Her daughter's from that show, Law and Order. What's her name? Hardesty. Isn't that her last name? Something like that. That dark-haired broad.
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, her mother was Jane Mansfield. Jane Mansfield was another presidential model. They call it the sex kitten. This is why there's a lot of cat symbology around them. There's different modes.
Jason says that he's asking if we knew if Kwanzaa was a made-up holiday. Well, that and every other holiday, isn't it? Aren't they all made up to some degree?
Yeah, of course they are. You think Christmas is actually about Jesus's birth? Of course not. Just the events that are taking place.
That one's for you, Sovereign.
What does it say? Santa Claus is living proof.
So Santa Claus is living proof there's a North Pole.
Oh, I absolutely know there's a North Pole. What's even better, Archangel, is that according to Mercator's map, the translation on there says that here is the land of the pygmy men who stand between 3 and 4 feet tall. And then it goes on to say, and also there are giants. So I don't know, elves. I don't know. It could be. But yeah, that's not in dispute. I'm also not in dispute about Antarctica. I'm just saying Antarctica is not a fucking island on the bottom of a ball shaped like the human brain. That's even more of a hint to you. Take a look. It's shaped like the brain. Why do they do that?
Hello out there to Zeus Iquin and Axioms Underground. Thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Like, for instance, it's all astrozodiological. Says that, and it is. It's all astrozodiological. It absolutely is. 3 days after the solstice, we get the rebirth of the sun. It starts moving. It starts progressing on the horizon once again, until it returns and brings us life in summer, in the spring. This is why they've got the new year,
which is kind of like the risen sun, isn't it?
Yeah, the risen sun. The risen sun has returned, and then at the equinox, we celebrate that risen sun again, don't we? At a thing called Easter. in that period of time, and then we come on up 3 months later, and then we've got the summer solstice, and it's all based on that and all the holidays. That's why they changed the holy day out of the Abrahamic religion. They changed the holy day from the Sabbath to Sunday. And it's basically what Rome did is they just imposed their shit on everybody else, their pagan crap on everybody else, using idols, deities, and characters from another story. You can equate all of these characters in those stories to the same ones that the Greeks are talking about, the way that it's been ushered around. Apollo and Jesus being the same, the sun, Zeus as God. It's just the same Roman shit. They just, instead of, you don't think of the Roman Empire now, it's the Holy Roman Empire. You see, it's a whole different thing. Well, it's not a different thing. It's just given a different name and a different disguise. I mean, it's pretty quite silly, really, when you look at it.
Hello, Jeebus Crisp. Happy holidays to you and the wife, sir.
Yeah, it's
the sun goes down over the crux, and after 3 days' time, it rises back up.
Right under the sign of the Southern Cross, right under the Southern Cross, and it remains fixed there at sundown every day for 3 days. Then after those 3 days, it starts progressing again along the horizon as it moves back northward. So it's there again, the rebirth, the whole 9 yards, everything. It's all right there. They've changed it around, all the Roman shit into Christianity, which really has very little. When you look at these dates and things that they picked, it has very little to do with any of that at all. It's crazy. Shepherds in the fields would be freezing their nuts off in this time of year right now. Can you imagine that?
Especially during this particular storm.
Yeah.
Lynn says that winter and summer solstice worship goes back thousands of years. It's not pagan. Well, I guess that depends on how you define the word pagan.
Well,
pagan, there is a particular religion with certain traditions and things contained in paganism, but to most people who are not knowledgeable about what paganism actually is, they consider anything not Christian pagan. So it's a perspective thing.
That's where the word actually comes from. The word pagan actually means one who lives in the country. And the reason that word was used to describe people that were practicing outside of the Christianity is that those were people out in the countryside that had not been exposed or had the new religion forced upon them. You see, those that were within the populated areas had already been exposed to this, and they didn't practice those things. So they called it the practices of the pagans, or those that live in the country, those that have not been exposed to the Christian religion. That's all. It doesn't mean anything bad. Just like the word occult. The word occult doesn't mean anything bad. It just means hidden. That's all it means. It's from oculus. It's from the word oculus.
Well, hello and welcome to Epiphanies. Merry Christmas right back. And to Samantha, she says she's already messaged everyone earlier. Merry Christmas. She's hitting the bed. Well, good night. Sleep well and enjoy your holiday tomorrow.
Samantha. You have a good one, sweetheart. Look up Cristo Ancient Greek being. Yeah. It's yeah, there's really a lot. And people will go along with stuff. And this is more of that programming. And that's why I love Monty Python, man. Don't you love him? Their shit is so taking things like that and putting it right out in the open. Like there's a scene in Life of Brian where the mother and Brian are going to the stoning, and she has to have a disguise because women aren't allowed at the fucking stonings. And so Brian asked her, he says, Mom, he says, why aren't women allowed at the stoning? And her answer was, because it's written, that's why. You know, and it's like, oh, okay. That's
right. Well, that makes sense, right? I mean, once it's written, it's law. There's no way around it.
You know, and I'm like, holy shit, man. And people think that way too. You know, it's like, well, because it's written. Oh, all right. Well, there you go. That's good enough for me. Fuck. Let's go.
There's firm audits out there. Hello and Merry Christmas, firm audits. Thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. It's good to see you.
Yeah, there you go. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Hello, Jason D.
That fucking movie is hilarious, man. Have you ever seen it?
No, I have not seen that one. I've watched some Monty Python, just not that one.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Which one are you talking about?
Life of Brian.
Oh yes, I have seen that. I'm sorry. I watched that because you suggested it.
He said, throw him to the floor, waffly.
Those are some of the best British comedies. I mean, there's so many. Those for some reason they're just good at taking stupid and making it stupidly hilarious. I mean, they're
Right.
just really, really good at being able to do that.
Yep.
I mean, everything from Benny Hill all the way to Monty Python. There were shows like Are You Being Served? Did you ever
Yep.
see that one years ago? All those were incredibly hilarious in their time, of course.
Well, I mean, you're seeing stuff like, you remember the scene where the guy in Life of Brian, he wanted to be called Loretta?
Yes.
We're fucking living that now.
Right.
We're actually having that going. That was a hilarious Monty Python skit. And, he's like, what do you want? What do you mean? He says, because I want to be a woman. He says, well, why do you want to be a woman? And he says, so I can have babies. And he goes, well, how can you have babies if you don't have a womb? And he starts crying. And he says, oh, okay, you can't, don't be hurting his feelings. Why don't we agree that even though he can't have babies, that it is his right to have babies?
Right. Right.
Said,
I mean,
why should we fight for his right to have babies when he doesn't even have the physical ability to have babies?
Because having the right is important, sir. Haven't you noticed? Having the right is important. Whether or not you can do it is irrelevant. Just being able to, for you to pat me on the back and tell me I'm okay to do it makes me happy.
Yep. That's what I thought was so fucking funny about that shit, man. That is exactly what I thought was so funny. And the whole thing, the way they put things, and it's like they carry it out to its ridiculousness. But you go, yeah, no shit. Like, you remember the one with the guy marching up and down? He says, anybody else got better plans than marching up and down the squares? How about you? Suppose you'd rather be at the movies, eh? And the guy says, well, yeah, actually. He says, right, all right, off with you. Anyone else got a better idea than marching up and down the square? This guy raises his hand and says, yeah, I'd like to be home with the wife and kids. Oh, you would you?
Right.
Well, then, off with you. And it's like, fuck, everybody's just leaving.
Jason D said Monty Python were 40 years ahead of their time.
Oh, my God. Yes, they were. Yes, they are. I think there's only one of those guys left now. I think it's John Cleese. I think he's the only guy that's left.
Lynn said they just had to put Life of Brian on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Like Monty Python, you'll like it. It's classic Monty Python. It's incredibly hilarious. If you just, if you like to watch movies like Dumb and Dumber and you find that stuff funny, it is absolutely hilarious. You should check it out.
Oh, my God, the Sermon on the Mount. The people in the back that can't hear. Like, what? Blessed are the cheesemakers. Oh, no, wait, the peacemakers. Oh, okay. He says, oh, blessed are the Greek. What's the Greek get stuff for? Why is he's going to inherit the world? Why does the Greek get to inherit the world? No, it's the meek. Oh, okay, good. Well, they deserve something.
Yeah, they deserve something, for being meek, of course.
Quiet down, I can't hear. They start fighting.
Bill 187 says Monty Python at the closing ceremony for the London Olympics was epic.
Oh, I didn't catch that. I didn't see that. I need to. Definitely need to.
Hey, there's Dark Watch. Happy holidays, sir. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, hello.
Yeah, right on. Right on. Yeah, I'll punch him if he calls me Big Nose again. Where are you from? Conch City?
The Public Eye says, I can't stand mindless humor. Well, I have to admit, I like any kind of humor, and I'll laugh at anything, even if it's just plain stupid sometimes. I enjoy it.
I would have to say that I'm not a big fan of mindless humor, and that's one of the reasons I do like Monty Python is because it's not mindless. It touches on like the ridiculousness of everyday shit. You know what I mean? Stuff we just take for granted. And that's how my mind works all the time. I'm like, I look at things and I go, why are we doing this dumb shit? And nobody can ever really give me a good answer. Well, because it's written is about the answer I get,
or it's tradition. It's not even written. It's just some shit we do because the people before us did it. So it sounds like a good idea. We'll do that too. Hello, Roseanne Mossman. Merry Christmas Eve to you too. And yes, you are late. Today we're not writing anyone up, so you get a free pass tonight. But thank you very much for being here, and hugs right back, dear heart. Thank you for joining us.
Everybody gets a ribbon today. Participation ribbons for all.
No subscriber left behind tonight.
That's right.
Guys, I tell you what, we've been on here for almost 40 minutes. I didn't want to take up your whole Christmas Eve, and I have a few things to do too. But I want to say one more time while I have everybody still on here, this is absolutely going to be one of the best Christmas season celebrations, happy holidays, all that fun stuff. It's going to be one of the best of my life, and it's because of you all. The last 7 or 8 months has been instrumental in changing perceptions and perspectives of, that I originally had. And you guys joining me all the time. Thank you so much for your respect, your time. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very, very much. I love each and every one of you so very much. And as I do this, I'm learning to love people even more. And I'm not sure why it's working that way, but it absolutely is. And I want to say thank you to you all for helping make that possible. So before I close out tonight, APO, do you have anything to leave us with, sir? Would you like to say something?
Oh, yes, sir. I just like to tell everybody in the chat, Merry Christmas. Hope they have a blessed Christmas and a safe New Year. That goes for you too, Sal, Terry. You already know. And you got the best subscribers, brother. I got to give it to you. You told me at day one, you know. In all honesty, I thought you was full of shit, but them subscribers you got kind of grabbed me, But
they're
other than
hardcore,
that,
aren't they?
Oh yeah, great. I mean, just a great group of people. I get emails all the time from people that, hey, I see you and the Ironton Auditor all the time, man. Huge fans. I'm like, good. I'm glad. Thank you. And they're like, oh, you guys are just celebrities. No, we're not. We're just like you.
Right.
Yeah, just because we occasionally appear on your cell phone or your TV don't make us anything special, does it, Eugene? Even though some people might see it that way.
Right. I got an email today from some people out in California or something. I really can't remember. I probably got 60 emails today, and every one of them's like, "Hey, big fans of you and Terry, especially you, APO. You're a big rapper. All this." I'm like, well, if I was big, I would have $1 million home. That's big to me.
Right.
And they're like, oh man, I'm telling you right now, man, you're gonna blow up. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm like, okay, cool, thank you.
Debo says we need a song, and you two are the singers. Do either one of you have a song, or do you want to play your Christmas song again, Sovereign?
There you go, hit that Christmas song.
Well, I could do the Christmas song, or I could do a George Jones.
Let's hear that George Jones.
You do whatever you want to do. We'll listen.
All right, hang on one second. Let me turn on some shit. Take me just one hot second. I don't know how that's gonna come through or not. Let's see. Look at that. That's the Dukes of Hazzard right there, baby. Oh, what happened? Damn. Get a little bit volume there. Yeah.
So what do you think? We're going to get a George Jones song, did he say?
Yeah, man. I don't know, my camera's not really on the right place, but that's okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Daisy. There's a $20 super sticker from Daisy. Daisy, thank you so very much.
Let's go to see you on Jimmy into the darkness. Please go to John. Please, oh, please. one little table that you left us. Could we ever be on peace? Keep us going, so are you. Leave alone, start talking. I've been around grace, they made so much. I'm didn't really know too much. Keep us going, so are you. Leave alone. Last time to see you, I want you to get to that look like us. All right, Manny, you get it, baby.
I see you got some backup singers there.
I do. That's the dogettes. That's what we call them.
You got to love the dogettes. So happy that they could join us too. I'm sure they're enjoying their holiday. You wouldn't let them not, would you?
No, hell no. They got the best of it all, man. Well, except for my grandson. See, his big Christmas thing's tomorrow. So my son had to leave out of here and go put a oh, shut up, y'all. My son had to go up out of here and load his trailer up because he's getting a four-wheeler. But he doesn't
there you
know.
Go.
The big Christmas shit's going to come from tomorrow. And he said, are you going to come? And I says, no, I'm not driving all the way out there. So FaceTime it with me, man, because it's cold and I don't want to go all the way to fucking Stanton. That's like an hour away, man.
Right.
More than an hour and a half or better.
Well, I need to say thank you to Daisy for that $20 super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate it very much. And Debose Nation for $10 Canadian says, we love you guys. George Jones, Merry Christmas to all.
He said, I love you till I die.
we got you all in the mood now, don't we? You want to throw another one out there before we go?
No. No, not tonight, babe. Not tonight.
All righty. I figured I'd give it a shot, man. We don't mind being entertained. We'll sit and watch it. Makes Christmas Eve a little more interesting.
Yeah, it's I was playing earlier. I'm a little bit burnt now, but I was playing earlier. I started playing songs that I had never played before. That one by U2. I was like, that blew me away. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I just figured that shit out. Wow, it's crazy. But it was fun. But
well, I tell you what, I let APO have his last word. Sovereign, is there anything you'd like to leave us with tonight?
Nah, I'm good, man. I think I'm glad to see you got a bunch of the same people come into my channel here and a bunch that don't too. Good to see y'all. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Saturnalia, happy solstice, whatever your trip may be, as long as you're, I think whatever you want to call it, I think it's great that maybe people can focus on family and gratitude for the things that they have, and the idea of helping out your fellow man, kind of
Right.
get out of as much as they try to suck us into the worldly aspect of it. Try to stay into the spiritual aspect of it. And it's not about a deity or anything like that. It's about loving one another and take care of each other. Don't hate. That's probably going to be the best thing I can say on that. So,
Well, I agree with you completely. If you have hate in your heart, you need to learn how to get rid of that. Sometimes it's only a matter of learning how to forgive yourself. Remember, guys, guilt is not something that someone's standing over you, forcing you to feel. You do that to yourself, and it is self-destructive. So make sure you learn to let that kind of stuff go, guys. Learn to love, because it makes life so much happier. And I tell you what, again, one last time, guys, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for riding with us. We all appreciate and love each and every one of you. Guys are so special to us, you have no idea. And for one last time, I want to wish you all the merriest Christmas that you've ever had yet. Happy holidays, Happy New Year. As Sovereign says, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Happy birthday. Whatever the hell makes you happy out there, we hope that you have that happiness. And guys, as always, I appreciate you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for making this probably one of the merriest Christmases of my entire 48 years. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have a good night. And for the moment, Ironton Auditor out, and I'll catch y'all on the next run. Everybody have a good night.